They season it. Whatever.
Except in the mouth. That's what mine.
I didn't eat hardly anything. I didn't eat anything last night. I wanted to. You didn't eat? I ate a bowl of broccoli soup.
But you're right. It's strange how they can cook the same food and it has just a different flavor.
And that was it. And then I ate the apple tart.
I ate every cold.
I get Danny.
I had an appetizer, a soup, and a salad, and
What was your main entree?
y'all from?
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
I bet you're Texas.
No, Georgia.
Georgia, I knew it.
Whereabouts in Pennsylvania?
Even the wind's calmed down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's opening up nicely. That's a ferry boat now.
Must be how you get to the airport. Well, there's a couple more cruise ships up there.
I thought I saw some in here. Got him. Did you miss him?
Yeah, I did. There's another one taking off up there.
I see him
Oh
coming.
boy, yeah. I've never ridden in a float plane.
I haven't either.
You gonna do that today?
No,
Must be a container ship, huh? Or dry dock.
that's a dry dock.
The dry dock.
Yeah, I've never seen one before.
Naja, hätte er was buchen können, hätte er sich ja fix gemeldet. Naja. Er wollte nur einen Versuch, hat er gesagt, ist keine Chance. Nee, 10 Uhr und dann Städtchen gehen, die Stadt unsicher machen. Schaffen wir das jetzt? Die Zeiten sind vorbei. Heutzutage ist ja wieder alles unsicher machen. Ja. Aber das ist ja Kasten, das ist ja Bier, ne? Oh, das macht alles der los. Ja, ja. Ich hab gesehen, wie der gegangen ist und dann gefahren. Jetzt hat wieder so ein bloßen Boot ist weg.
Ja, aber ich meine, das
Das ist eine schöne Brückenkonstruktion aus Stahl.
ja, die rote.
There's some fish jumping over there.
Or at least one will spend their winter. Now, some of you may have heard the driver in front of us talking about how the male and the female bears den separately. The female bears will not allow male bears to den with them because the male bears kill the cubs. And that is kind of because if the female bear keeps her cubs with her for 3 years, nursing them for 3 years, if the male bear can kill those cubs, it throws her into an accelerated heat. And of course, that's all he's looking for. So those cubs mean absolutely nothing to him. And the she-bear will not allow him to den with her for the winter. I know. And also here in the forest, we have a substance called muskeg. Now, muskeg is basically all of this stuff you see behind me when it falls down and it rots. It forms a layer on the ground that we refer to as muskeg. And it's basically like a big sponge. When we get our 16 or 18 days of nothing but rain, that muskeg soaks up as much water as it can. And then if we go a few days without rain, it starts to slowly release that water so our streams and our waterfalls never ever run dry. But if you ever plan on going hiking here in Alaska, they want you to some of the original islands that the natives originated from. Now this plant house, when they built it, they wanted to build it as traditional as possible, so it was all hand built with no metal hardware. Of course, due to building code, you'll see the banister and a few nails and screws here and there. It's built totally out of the western red cedar, except for our two supporting beams up here. The only thing holding the roof above your head. That's actually Sitka spruce. We have the 4 house posts in here. This house post has the same story or the same picture on all 4 posts. Not necessarily was that always true in a clan house. When you talk about a matrilineal society, it's also very much a woman-dominated society. The woman is the decision maker of their people or of their family, and it's the man's job to be the speaker. He's the one that carries out her decision. So of course, if the woman of the house wanted a different story or a different picture on all 4 house posts, that's what she got.
Kind of the same as it is in the U.S. today.
Maybe lose my train of thought. Okay. Right here in the center of the clan house, you'll see the fire pit. That would have been the main fire that would have burned 24/7 for heating purposes, and then they would have had several smaller fires around the outside of that for cooking purposes. And then, of course, I talked to you about the smoke hole directly above the fire. And then you'll see that this clan house has several different levels. This is actually a 3-level clan house. The more levels that a clan house had was another thing that indicated wealth of the clan that lived in there. So 3 in the water and out jumped the first 2.
Okay, right?
What did he put in there? Water? That's what happens to my money too.
Have a nice day. Quicker than the eye. His hand more faster than your eyes.
That was for you, Charlotte.
How was it? Is it good enough?
Restaurants back on the high seas. Ladies and gentlemen, we know this will enjoy the service and the personalities of all the wonderful waiters, our assistant waiters, and our sommeliers here at the Metropolitan Restaurant. What I would like to know, just for fun, by round of applause, and please don't be shy here, who thinks that they just happen to be served by the best waiter in the restaurant?
Got it. Okay.
But it's wood chips.
The weather wasn't as clear before we...
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
I asked Roy Wood, I said, what did he say the holdup was? And he said the bus was on the other side of the terminal. And I said, well, we seem to get the biggest doofus bus drivers in if he's on the wrong side of the terminal. He said either that or we got the biggest doofuses lining them up, and I began to think that's the problem.
Oh my goodness.
Well, when you get around, does he have to go to downtown to come back? Well,
I could, somebody does it, everybody goes out and eats it. Everybody wants to in the house.
for what was that? You've been put to sleep.
That's what I say.
And I still hadn't got it.
Charlotte, look on. That's what picks up the
And I said, don't wait. Martha Bell says, I'm
your cars.
sit on your steps. If you want to take it in, you don't just leave it there. I don't know.
You see these lifts and all, had to pick them up. Containers, what I'm trying to say.
Thing right there, but the little tractor last night, that's what they set on the trailer.
And haul them around. There's something in it. He must. Is this grain storage stuff up here?
Carrying it on all day.
Well, you know, the church now, Barbara, has committees that we take food.
We do that now.
Or either they can come to the church and be sitting up there. Which is
what I'm
heaven.
saying, that's what's so nice. Just to do that, do it one time.
That's one of the best things they ever did was to get committees. That way, you don't, you know, before, if you wasn't in a Sunday school class,
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is Air Tran Airways, flight number 19, with service to Atlanta. Your seat assignment is printed on your boarding.
One children is set anywhere from 1 to 8 logs.
I want to know how you get the aisle
You have to set them. One main one. Here it comes. Sometimes terrain's so steep, you don't hear it. And then it's up above, and then the guy drops it. He has the control way up top in the middle. And then the rigging slinger decides what logs we're gonna get.
These are laying on the ground.
Already fallen limb.
Okay.
And my best ever, I got 9 in one pull. Then again, whatever
Oh, so you tie them off and then they pull them up to another.
they switch to it. So they're dangling. Get out. Set them, my business, and I'm straight.
Okay. Because there could be logs over one another.
Sometimes
It's pretty big. They fit in there good.
loose.
Real big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just snapped it right.
You get out of it. You're always.
They're now up to Florida and we stayed 5 days and we took one bag like that. Between us, I mean just one bag for both of them.
well, shorts, bathing suit,
Yeah, just
one pair.
one warm stuff. I took a couple pair of pants.
And welcome to Atlanta, where the local time is approximately 2:35 p.m.